We are at the pay-per-view tables, ladders, and chairs in my GMO. We are going to see the #1 contendership for the Universal Championship, Brock Lesnar versus R-Truth in a TLC match, and a continuation of the rivalry of Lana versus Vikki MacLeod. Who's going to walk away in the first half of this pay-per-view? Stay tuned. Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of my GMO. We are at TLC. And now opening the emails, going into it, we have an email from the Commissioner Triple H saying something's come up. We can't have Roman Reigns take part in your show this week. Now, Roman Reigns was scheduled to fight, but I was going to have him have a promo. It is what it is. We can live without it. If Core Cut had me bench for a while and I really want to get back in the ring, don't you have room for me in a match on tonight's card? I do. You are facing Mandy Rose and you just came back from training. That's why you were on the bench. You're gonna be better, girl. Trust me. Sure thing. I think the crowd misses cheering for you. Absolutely. Hey, boss, I've been talking with Cora a lot lately, and she had this great idea that we should team up for a tag match. I think we'd make an awesome tag team. Excuse me. Can I convince you to take a chance on us and book us a tag match in the next few weeks? I mean, sure. Now, to create the match card, main event, easily, is going to be Asuka versus Charlotte Flair for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Both of these superstars are great at it. They had one at Backlash. We're going to see it for the main event. Yet again, main eventing 2 pay-per-views in a row in a tables match both times, but that's okay. They do great at it. It's the finale of this rivalry. Is going to be good. Now, the opening match, we have 2 options. We could do Shayna Baszler, our most popular superstar that's remaining, versus Nikki ASH, who is way down on the board for their #1 contendership match in a TLC. Or we could do Brock Lesnar and R-Truth for their #1 contendership match. Brock Lesnar and R-Truth are in the top 6. Nikki ASH is way down here. So our opening match, for popularity reasons, is going to be Brock Lesnar and R-Truth finishing their rivalry that started at the beginning of the series in a TLC match. #1 contendership. Winner faces Roman Reigns for the Universal Championship at Wrestlemania. Then we're going to have another TLC match in the middle of the card. That's going to be Shayna Baszler versus Nikki ASH for the #1 contendership for the SmackDown Women's Championship in a TLC match as well. 3 rivalries maxed out, beginning, middle, and end of the pay-per-views. Now a little bit more on our mid-card. Next popular is Mandy Rose, so we're going to put Mandy Rose right before the main event, facing Cora Cut in a normal match, finishing their rivalry, maxed out 4 out of 4. We have no other maxed out rivalries, so we're going to have Lana versus Vikki MacLeod taking their rivalry to more than likely a level 4 in a normal match. So this one started at Backlash when Vikki made her debut. We saw it in the main event of our last episode. They're gonna fight here, and more than likely, since this is gonna go to a 4 out of 4 heading into WrestleMania, they're gonna have a fight at WrestleMania. So we have something that lasted almost the entirety of the series, and now we have some room for some promos, so let's make sure we get those in with some of our most popular superstars. We have Elias, who has a level 5 promo skill, Ezekiel's older brother, so we're gonna give him a self promo. Then we want to go by our popularity. Let's get Tyler Breeze, Otis, and Fandango. Give all of them their shots. Core Cut wanted a match this week. We do have that right before the main event. Partnership with Lana and Core Cut will have to happen in SmackDown heading into WrestleMania. So let's get into our logistics. We have another stadium available for purchase. We will want that. And man, did that cut our budget down. We only have less than $8,000 to spend. That's gonna be an issue. Like, we can't even max out that. I feel like our money's low. We need to worry about money here. Yeah, we can't really do much of anything here. So we're probably going to take a hit on the ratings for the sake of money. That's going to be interesting because, I mean, I could lower the arena capacity going from 12,500 to 35,000. Ticket price only a $3 difference, but show quality's plus 2%. You know, we need that money because our money has been a little this series. We want to make sure that we are using that. Now let's use the TLC card. It's going to go on a random one, so hopefully it goes towards the opening match and not the mid-card match. But we literally can't buy anything else. Training, we are going to use on Vikki MacLeod after this pay-per-view because we got the training card done for Core Cut. We earned the other one last week. We're going to use that on Vikki starting next week. That way she could go into Mania and have a really good match with Lana as far as the ratings go. But let's get into the opening match. The Beast, Brock Lesnar versus R-Truth in a TLC match for the #1 contendership for the Universal Championship. It is the first match of the TLC pay-per-view. Guys, if you're excited, leave a like on this video. As a reminder, for special matches, we only spectate. So I am not playing as Brock Lesnar or R-Truth in this match. We're just going to see what these two do with each other. The winner of this faces Roman Reigns at WrestleMania for the Universal Championship. Both of these superstars are former champions in this GM mode. It started with R-Truth. He lost it to Brock Lesnar, and just 1 week later, Brock Lesnar lost it to Roman Reigns. And both of them want the opportunity to have the title yet again, to be the only two-time Universal Champion in my GM mode. And we have Brock Lesnar just dominating R-Truth. Threw him in a turnbuckle, grabbed the ladder, came in and just started swinging R-Truth everywhere, and R-Truth with a cutter right onto the ladder. What a great way to get your first hits in on the Beast. And now he's rolling out of the ring, looking for something else. Guys, remember, it's tables, ladders, and chairs, not ladders. And R-Truth picking the chair. Brock Lesnar with the ladder and swings it right at R-Truth. That's like bringing a knife to a gunfight, R-Truth. The ladder's a lot bigger and a lot more unforgiving. And R-Truth said, you might be good with the ladder, but I'm good with the chair. Get that away from me. Brings the Beast down. R-Truth just stalking his prey, but going up the ladder, saying, meet me up here, Brock. But let me reach for this contract first that says I can face Reigns at WrestleMania. Brock Lesnar just laughing as he strikes R-Truth, being like, what are you doing? Reaching for that. I'm up here with you. And now these two swinging blows back and forth on top of this 16-foot ladder. And R-Truth throws the Beast off the ladder. Now's your chance, R-Truth. Grab. Oh, R-Truth, what are you doing? Just grab the contract. Elbow drop and nobody home. Brock Lesnar rolling out of the way. And somehow going R-Truth straight back to his feet. Throws Brock Lesnar up. Now going for the contract yet again. R-Truth seemed to be having some troubles here on getting the contract. Now starting to finagle his way through. Brock Lesnar with a taunt, knowing that R-Truth's a little slow here, and doing strikes on him to get him off of this ladder. And here comes the Beast. He has R-Truth down. Powerbomb off the ladder. Chair in hand. Here comes the pain. The Beast incarnate. Brock Lesnar, big boot from R-Truth. R-Truth with a lot of damage to him, who's hurting. Able to somehow be able to get on his feet after a lot of things today. Brock Lesnar thrown outside of the ring, and he might have hit his head on the side of the steps as you saw him gripping it there. And R-Truth now following Brock Lesnar, not going for the contract, just to taunt him right back in the ring as Brock Lesnar comes up and grabs the chair. Brock Lesnar ripping apart the Spanish announce table. Watch out though, R-Truth with the chair. Brock Lesnar probably heard me as he picked R-Truth up and suplex to the mat outside of the ring. Brock Lesnar now confident with what he's accomplished there, but R-Truth somehow back to his feet again. R-Truth wants to be that #1 contender, as now he takes swings at Brock Lesnar when Brock Lesnar's on top of the ladder. R-Truth now going for a power bomb of his own to the Beast. Right down, and R-Truth with another strike to the Beast to make sure he stays down. Going back up onto the ladder. Reaching for the contract yet again. Here comes Brock Lesnar though. Climbing up the ladder. We're going to see blows go back and forth. Is Brock Lesnar going to win this fight? A lot of fights at the top of the ladder. And R-Truth's ribs may be broken from the amount of falls and hits to that midsection he has taken. And R-Truth yet again with the quick jabs. But Brock Lesnar brings R-Truth face first into the ladder. Who's going to win this fight? Brock Lesnar is stunned. R-Truth. Oh no, don't do this, R-Truth. Your ribs. Save yourself, man. Superplex off of the ladder. This is awesome indeed. What a great start to TLC. A quick-paced TLC match. Hard-hitting. Big spots, and R-Truth may just become the #1 contender, and R-Truth just beat Brock Lesnar. He is the #1 contender for the Universal Championship and will face Roman Reigns at Wrestlemania. Who would have thought? Up next, we have Lana versus Vikki MacLeod. This is the third time we are watching these two fight. Vikki MacLeod made her debut at WrestleMania Backlash, where Lana showed a lot of heart, but Lana able to take the win. We saw him fight in the main event of the go-home episode of Friday Night SmackDown, and it was a very similar situation where Vikki seemed to have the match in the bag, but Lana, with a lot of heart, once again able to pick up a win. And Vikki MacLeod, I think, really wanting to make a difference here to finally get a win against Lana here at TLC. And Lana switching up her offense with a lot of running tactics towards Vikki MacLeod, but Vikki having a reversal for everything coming her way, looking a lot more reminiscent of Backlash. And Vikki clearly switching up her offense on this one, going for a top rope maneuver that we saw her do on SmackDown for the first time. Was unable to get a win off of that, but looking to just use it as a regular part of her repertoire. Today, Lana just hammering down strikes on Vikki MacLeod here. That ground game that she was so successful with on SmackDown, looking to have it yet again here at TLC. And as we saw, brought Vikki up. Vikki, when not on the ground, able to be a lot more successful with her reversals. And once again, focusing on that midsection like she did on Friday night. And Lana probably still feeling the effects of Friday night. And then Vikki went for probably what seemed to be another suplex, but unable to wrap her hands around in time. Lana brings Vikki back to the ground. And then Vikki able to dodge the ground game. I think she's dealt with it enough against the Ravishing Russian that she knew, I don't want to deal with this anymore. Another suplex. It looks like Vikki's bringing Lana to Suplex City of her own. Taking after Brock Lesnar, who just lost that #1 contendership match to R-Truth. What? Something we did not see coming for sure. And a giant right hand by Vikki MacLeod. And, oh, Vikki MacLeod looked like she's going for a signature. Reversal by Lana. And Vikki MacLeod just really controlling the majority of this match. And Lana really having no answers. Will this be the match where Vikki MacLeod finally picks up a win against Lana? And on a pay-per-view, making it count. Once again, goes for a strike. A running strike. Doesn't hit one, but Lana able to come back to Vikki MacLeod. Drop kick brings Vikki to the ground. Lana looking. She was able to get a surprise victory. Spine buster for the pin. And on the ropes, bad ring awareness by Lana. But Lana showed on Friday she could get a win out of nowhere if she just hits her finisher on Vikki. And she might be looking to do that yet again here tonight. She was able to hit her signature out of nowhere. And a suplex. Now really trying to get the momentum on her side against Vikki MacLeod. And it looks like she went for that finisher. Vikki saw it coming. Yet no one there to stop Lana. Vikki now going back and forth. Now has her in the corner again, cranking that arm out. Here comes that giant clothesline to the Ravishing Russian. And Vikki looking to put it away. She's yet to put Lana away with her last ride. But is this going to be the time where Vikki picks up the win? Here it comes. Last ride to Lana. Will this be it? 1, 2, kick out. Still, Vikki cannot put Lana away. Super kick by the Ravishing Russian. Now coming back with that ground game yet again. Vikki's going to have to change some things up if she ever wants to beat the Ravishing Russian. Spine buster. And now dragging Vikki away from the ropes, looking to avoid a rope break, unlike that last spine buster she delivered. 1, 2, and Vikki MacLeod kicks out. I'm surprised Lana has not really hit her finish here. Oh, but it spoke too soon. Lana looking to put it away. And yet again, Vikki MacLeod with the reversal, not allowing that finisher to happen. Lana with a reversal, Vikki with a reversal. And now, oh, Vikki going for her signature. Up she goes, down she goes. A ravishing one on the ground. 1, 2, 3. Vikki MacLeod has finally did it. Here at TLC, she has beat Lana. Who would have thought we would finally see the day? And Vikki MacLeod clearly happy with herself. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, leave a thumbs up. Comment below what you want to see later in the series heading into WrestleMania or in a different series. Hit that subscribe button. We will see you in part 2 of TLC next episode.